Hi everyone, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina, and this is going to be your next 7 to 10 day tarot reading or energy reading. We'll be taking a look at what's happening for you, what you can keep in mind, what is the guidance from Spirit, most importantly, what can basically help you navigate the energies that are available to you during this period of time. Okay, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it's the right time for you. And yeah, it is a general reading, so everything may not resonate with you. Take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so we have three options before us. This time I've chosen random objects, so take a look, see which one calls out to you. I'm going to do a free-flowing reading today. I've only picked out one card as your overall energy, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so choose carefully. If you need more time, you can pause the video here. I'll start with the first group, which is from the left side. Okay, hi group 1. For those of you who have chosen this first flower, let's take a look at your overall energy. Wow, you've got the World. It's the last card in the Fool's Journey is the Major Arcana. This is something big, okay? I feel like there's a turnaround happening. There's an important chapter that you're closing. There's also success and fame is what I'm seeing, okay? That something is bearing fruit, something that you have been putting a lot of effort into. It is reaching its harvest, you could say, okay? Or you're beginning to see the results of that, okay? So it's a celebration of how far you've come along your journey in some important aspect of your life, okay? It's like a graduation, moving into something new. And in this ending is a new beginning on its own, all right? So this is a major chapter or cycle. Please excuse the noise in the background. So there is something really important that is concluding for you this in the next 7 to 10 days, okay? And I feel like it's setting you on to a new journey, a new path, okay? Let's take a look at your Lenormand cards and see what comes up for you. Wow, okay, so you've got the Cross, the Key, which is one of my favorite cards in Lenormand. Let's get one more, okay? And you've got the Tree, okay. This is a spiritual reading. Really, I feel like there's something that you are ending on it's a spiritual journey that is coming to an end, and it's got a very karmic undertone to it, okay? The Cross is literally like karma or destiny, okay? That is coming into play. And the Key is a beautiful card of success, of solutions, of opportunities. And the candle is flicking a lot when I said that. So there is some new door that is opening up for you, okay? And this is a really important week for you. I cannot stress that enough. You've got the Tree here, so this could have something to do with, you know, your roots, your family. Also, I'm getting with both of these cards, there's a huge element of spirituality here that is coming into focus. So you may be like having a spiritual awakening of some sorts where you're coming to a huge realization, okay? And the Key is also a card of enlightenment. So there is definitely something really significant that is coming to the fore. You may even need to make an important decision at this time, something that has been probably weighing heavily on your mind. And this also, I'm feeling like this has a huge element of destiny, okay? Whatever chapter is closing for you now, and whichever new cycle or new It's almost like it's not even a chapter, it's a new book altogether that you're beginning to write now. So you're starting off on a clean, fresh slate, and I feel like this is definitely divinely guided. Okay, it's time to leave your past behind. It is time to let go and release any sort of burden, anything that has been holding you back, anything that has been karmically influencing you, and it's time to move forward. Okay, wow, you're getting major arcana all the way. So this is definitely divine intervention, divine guidance coming through with the Temperance card, and a third major arcana, which is the Empress. So I did speak about harvest, and you're definitely in a beautiful space. Okay, this could also have something to do with the mother, something to do with, I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy here. Okay, and feminine energy in this case is also about receptivity. I feel that you are being guided on a new path, a new journey, which is going to lead you to the sun, which is success, which is prosperity. And there's definitely a lot of protection around you at this time. You have angelic, ancestral protection, and whatever you are embarking on now, okay, if it's a new opportunity that is coming your way, this is going to help you lay down your roots. Okay, and for some of you, I'm getting like a strange message that you're starting on with something that has a connection to your lineage. Okay, if you have a particular talent, a gift that you haven't explored until now, you're getting an opportunity this in the next 7 to 10 days, probably even more than that, because this is a big energy. So this is connected to some kind of a gift that may have been handed down to you through your ancestral lineage. Okay, and now you're gradually either waking up to it, or there's a sudden sort of enlightenment that is coming, that is dawning upon you, and it helps you create something that is more fertile. It helps you grow, evolve as an individual, and it helps you embark on a new path. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. This is pretty big, and the Empress is an overall card of prosperity, harvest, abundance, growth. So there's a beautiful energy that is surrounding you at this time. Please make use of it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. So any sort of obstacles, challenges that you may be facing, you will be able to overcome them. Okay, so let's get some more cards for you on a table. Amazing, absolutely love this. I'm sensing this beautiful, receptive, feminine energy. It's a very, very healing energy as well. Okay, if you have been going through a tough time when it comes to your mental health especially, things are going to improve for you this week. A time to give rather than take. You've got new moon in Virgo. So you've got the influence of Venus as well as Jupiter here with Sagittarius. Amazing. Taurus and Libra. Very earthy, grounded, beautiful energy. And you've got nothing will come out of this situation. Void of course moon. And this void of course moon is the time of gestation, when you think that nothing is happening, but actually a lot is happening in your case. You may be ending a cycle and beginning a new one, but when it comes to the Empress energy as well, it is very, it's not immediate abundance, right? It grows like a tree. It takes time for the seeds to germinate and for the trees to become stable, to grow, and then to bear fruit. So this is a gestation period whereby I feel that you are coming into a new fresh energy, perspective, a new sense of being. And it is something to do with how you are of service as well. Okay, for some of you, you're probably going to start a spiritual business or something connected to, divinity, something connected to maybe angels. I'm getting the strong feeling of religion, spirituality, um, and enlightenment. This is a beautiful, very, very high vibration spiritual energy. And I feel like there's a need for you to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore, what has run its course, and anything that was of karmic influence. Okay, so let's take some more cards and see what's happening for you. Let's get some advice from Spirit, okay, about this situation. What is the advice for those who have chosen this? Wow. I am not even kidding. This is karma. I was just talking about that until now. You're ending a huge karmic cycle and you're coming into your own as a celebration, a harvest, something beautiful, abundant on the other side. Don't look back, okay? That chapter, that cycle is over. There is going to be a time of healing whereby you're still, kind of beginning to come out of that shadow aspect, or releasing the karma. And that gestation period of the Empress is going to allow you to sort of ground your energy and release any sort of pent up or what I like to call emotional debris. Okay, anything that has been still weighing heavily on your mind, it's time to release that. And there's a lot of success and abundance on the other side, some reason to celebrate. And this is a celebration of yourself as well. It's like a coming into your own ceremony, you could say, that the divine is intervening your life with this week. Yeah, you've got Vision Quest at the bottom of the deck. So this could have something to do with your life purpose, why you're here. Again, karma going back to your family, your lineage, in some cases specifically with regards to your mother. You've got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You've got Magician and the Mirror and the Broken Heart. So there is definitely some residual heavy energy that you are releasing, you're letting go of. And with this beautiful sacral chakra energy here, you, pile number 1, you're going to feel so creative. Again, with the Empress and the Temperance, you're going to feel so creative once you've completely released and let go of this karmic cycle, okay? And any sort of pent up negative emotions or feeling of disappointment, feeling of maybe not being on track, not being in alignment, all of that is changing. Okay, once you release that hurt, pain, anger, guilt, shame, whatever it may be, you're going to be in this really powerful energy. You've got the Magician and the Mirror and the sacral chakra energy, which is excellent for creativity, passionate new beginnings. Okay, following your gut, making things happen. The Temperance and the Magician card are about tempering, turning base metal into gold. It is a very creative energy. It is about expansion and bringing down that magic of the universe, of the divine, of source, and alchemizing it in order to create what it is that you want. Okay, you're in a very fertile creative energy. Let's take a look at your other oracle cards. What's happening for you in the next 7 to 10 days? Pile number. Wow. So you've got round and round, and you've got blessed. Number 22, which is a master number, and 25. And at the bottom of the deck, we have chaos and conflict. This is a change, okay? There is a change happening. I feel like you're moving past that chaotic, conflict-ridden energy. And with the round and round, this is exactly what I was talking about until now. That this is a cycle that you have been going round and round with. And in this week, you're getting perspective as to how far you've come and what you've left behind. Okay, you're looking back at what was and how far you've made progress. Okay, and this journey has been full of twists and turns. It hasn't been easy, definitely, but you've learned the lesson. You've learned what you had to through these experiences. And I feel for many of you, what I'm hearing is that you've had to unlearn and relearn, okay? Where you've gone through the same experience possibly multiple times until you've realized, okay, this is my karma, this is what I need to learn, and this is what I need to let go of and release. And how do you release karma? By coming to terms with it and making a different choice this time, okay? So this time around, you're making a different choice. You're not coming from that old place of victimhood or not understanding why this is happening, okay? You're getting a higher perspective, and this time you're going to make a different choice, okay? That includes leaving behind things, people, places, situations that are not serving you anymore, that, you know, from which nothing is really coming, or nothing is really being generated, being created, okay? Because you're in this very abundant creative energy. And this is a really, really positive card to have. You are completely blessed. There are new opportunities coming your way. There could be a sudden sort of unexpected opportunity coming your way that you're not at all expecting, it's just out of the blue. And it's taking you by surprise, and you might even feel that, oh my god, I don't believe this is happening, or something. It's like a payback, okay? You could call it a karmic payback, like the universe is sort of gifting you something in return for this chapter being closed by you, and you learning the lesson, okay? You integrating that karmic lesson and taking that wisdom forward on this new chapter, okay? So, wow, it's really, really powerful. I hope I've done justice to this, because this is a very huge energy. You've got 2 number 9s here, which goes back to the Hermit card, which is all about being of service, and it's about coming into your inner wisdom, okay, growing, maturing, evolving from your experiences through that dark night of the soul, which is what I feel you have been through, okay? Amazing. Let's take some relationship and love cards. You've got, what is this? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. If something is leaving your life, I want to say that that is also a gift, okay? If somebody is leaving your life, that is a gift also. And you're receiving a lot of blessings in turn to fill that void, to fill that space from the universe, okay? Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Be loving and compassionate towards yourself. Okay, that's where it all begins. Charity begins at home. Be kind to yourself during this time, because you may be feeling a little bit vulnerable. But gosh, you're in a beautiful divine feminine energy. Okay. And you've got do something for someone, give your attention to another. So this is again talking about being of service and being kind and compassionate to yourself and to others. You did have the Virgo card here, and I did speak about the Hermit as well. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Please make use of this. Be open to receiving, okay, like she's doing in this card with both arms, being open hearted, being open to receiving. And that's what the Empress does really, really well, okay. So she's a master manifester as well. That is how I see her. She's a boss woman as well. And 3 is the number of creativity and passion, and that's what's happening with the sacral chakra as well. Amazing. So you have the number 14 as well as 21. That comes up to, and 3. So that's 21 and 3 is 24. Plus 14, which makes it 38. 24 and 14, yeah, 38, which boils down to 11, which is another master number, and it is the number of spirituality, in communion with spirit, twin flames, if that is something that you resonate with, as well as being of service. So amazing, amazing. This is a spiritual path, definitely. You're ending a huge karmic cycle, okay? I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I feel like this is going to spill over for you for more than 10 days because this is pretty big. But I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Do take care of yourself. Do hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. And let me know if this resonated with you. I would love to have you on board. So please subscribe. And I'll see you again later. God bless. Bye-bye. Hi group 2, for those of you who've chosen this Sprite can, let's take a look at your reading. Okay, so your overall energy is the 3 of Swords. So there is I feel like you're coming to terms with something that's been bothering you, something that's been a disappointment, and this week you are coming to terms with it, okay. I feel like this could also be old wounds that are coming up for you to heal during this time, something from the past that shows up that you need to deal with, okay. Not gonna lie, not the most pleasant energy, but this is a minor arcana. It's not a major arcana. So this is a this too shall pass kind of energy, okay. So it's not gonna stay on throughout the week. This is something that might be a bit of a disappointment, okay. Well, the 3s are also about it goes back to Mercury. It is a card of also, I want to say, lessons, okay. There may have been some hurtful words that you may have exchanged with somebody, and this week they are still playing on your mind, okay. So it is leading to an important lesson. Let's see the other cards for you. Okay, yeah, so as I was hoping, we have the Temperance, which is talking about healing, and we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, okay. This may have already happened, like I said, so this could be old energy that is coming to fore for you to integrate, for you to understand, for you to come to terms with. Again, with the Knight of Swords, there may have been some harsh communication with somebody, and you're trying to heal, okay. For many of you, I feel like you are trying to assess the situation and see, is this really worth it? Do I continue putting my effort into this connection or into this situation? Could be anything, okay. But you have 2 Swords cards here, which do talk about the mind, the communication, ideas, thoughts. So you may be a little overwhelmed this week about, with negative thoughts, which is why this beautiful angel of Temperance is here. Archangel Raphael, I think, who is going to help you heal your heart, and who is going to help you overcome this hurt, pain, disappointment, whatever it may be. For some of you, this is a disappointment in career, in work, something that you put a lot of effort into, but it has probably not shown you the results that you were hoping for. Okay, another sharp object here. We've got the scythe. Let's get 2 more cards from Lenormand. Again, the scythe could be criticism, someone actually saying something hurtful, something mean. I would not take it personally. Okay, got the mice, again anxiety, and you've got the fish. I love seeing that. At least you've got the fish at the end of it. So this is good. Okay, you are going to recover. You are probably even going to set yourself free from this situation. It's been something that has been eating you up, is what I want to say. You've got the birds at the bottom of the deck, so could definitely be in connection with somebody, and again with communication. Be attentive to how you communicate to yourself as well, because the mouse or the mice can often mean to me like doubts, niggling doubts that you have towards yourself. The 3 of Swords can also be like 3 ideas that are opposing, that you're not sure of, it's a triangulation between 3 thoughts, 3 ideas, or 3 opinions. But either way, it's affecting you in a way that it is going to eventually help you learn something. But in this phase, when it's happening, it's uncomfortable, isn't it? So I feel that with the scythe and the mice here, this could be something that is gnawing at you, something that is eating you up mentally, okay? Because both of these are mental cards. But I want to say, if this is in connection to you putting in effort into a situation and you're not sure if it's going to pay off, I feel like it will, okay? So these are doubts that you have on yourself. But for many of you, this is in connection to a person, a specific relationship which has let you down, okay? And this week, you're setting yourself free in some way. You're letting it go, is kind of what I'm getting, okay? And you're beginning to heal. You're beginning to heal, for sure. Wow. Really powerful cards this week. And the Temperance came up for the first group as well. So, interesting. I feel like it's going to be a very healing week for everybody. You've got a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay. But I'm being drawn to that scale of justice there. Okay. Which is talking about karma. Your commitment is being tested. That goes back to the 7 of Pentacles. So if this is something that you have been putting, like I said, a lot of work into, and you've been wondering, should I give it up or what? I would suggest to wait it out, okay? Have some patience with the Temperance card, because I feel like it will pay off, okay? You're probably going overboard as far as your analyzing, your analytical mind is concerned. Yeah, it says take time to breathe out at the bottom of the deck. So it's time to really focus on mindfulness, don't let your mind go into overdrive and make things, worse than they seem, okay? Turning molehills into mountains. And I feel like this may or may not be a romantic cycle, but it is definitely a new cycle that is beginning for you. And there's a lot of balance, a healing energy that is coming through, okay? Again, with the Temperance card, it is talking about coming into balance after this sort of imbalanced 3 of Swords energy has taken place. And I feel like for many of you, this has already happened, okay? Let's see which other cards are getting. Group number 2, what do they need to know? What can... Okay. So you've got Archangel Metatron number 40, and you've got financial constraints. Let's get one more card for you. I feel like it's this. Wow. Cornucopia number 11. Some of you are worried about money. Your concerns are revolving around money, around whether this will pay off or not, like I said. And speaking of which, you have woman holding a coin at the bottom of the deck. So I wouldn't worry, okay? Maybe this week you would want to hold on to your expenses and not go overboard, which is great, okay? But if this had come out in a different sort of sequence, whereby you had the mice following the fish, I would be a little concerned, because that would kind of mean a loss. Either way, you are worried about maybe even unexpected expenses. Okay, that could be the case for some of you. For very few of you, I'm getting like a surgery in the family, maybe. Okay, and that could be the unexpected expense that you need to face. And so in that case, I would really focus on your foundation structure and don't let things go overboard as far as your expenses is concerned. But I want to say that you don't actually need to worry in terms of the long run, because this will play out. This is temporary, okay? And this is about having a clear vision, holding your vision very, very clear. So for those of you who are facing especially like a lull as far as your business is concerned, this 7 to 10 days, you're going to be very tempted to think very, very negative, okay? I'll be honest. You're going to be worried. You're going to think negatively. You're going to have a lot of doubts whether I'm on the right path or not, blah, blah, blah. But Spirit is saying that your commitment to your goals is being tested, and do not give up now, okay? Hold your vision, because there is cornucopia at the other side. There is something beautiful that's going to come out of it. And you did see the woman holding a coin as well. So this is a temporary, if this is an expense, it's a temporary expense. It's not going to affect your long term. Do not give up. Do not let go of the, what I'm hearing, that throw the baby out with the bathwater, that sort of a situation. So don't throw the entire game of chess because you've lost out on one small move, okay? So the game hasn't ended, and you have a lot to look forward to, okay? And I feel that with the number 11 card here, cornucopia, there is abundance at the end of this, okay? But you may not be seeing very clearly right now. Your vision is quite cloudy, which is why you have Archangel Metatron here to remind you of holding your vision, of being positive, okay? Not forgetting that you have an end goal in sight, okay? And you've got two cards here with boiling down to the number 4, which is talking about your safety, security, structure. That's a lot. Let's get some advice for you. You have strength. You definitely have strength. And this one, you've got instinct, wolf. And at the bottom, you have communion. Beautiful. I love this. I feel that Spirit is reminding you of your inner strength, that you can climb this mountain. Yes, there may be some delays. At the moment, you may not be seeing very clearly or seeing what's ahead of this mountain on the other side. You might be feeling like this is an uphill climb. I don't have the strength to do this, but you do. You do. And both of these cards actually have mountains in their background, interestingly. So I feel that you are being called to definitely follow your instincts and not let your mind trip you over, because your mind is going to be your worst enemy the next 7 to 10 days. It usually is for most of us anyway, but yeah, keep that in mind, okay? That it's all playing out in your head. So there's a tendency to go overboard as far as your self-doubt, anxiety, worries, all of that is concerned. Let's pull 2 more cards from this oracle deck. The wisdom of the oracle. Wow, you've got happy. Brilliant. And you've got poise. You've got a new beginning. Group number 2. Don't lose confidence, okay, in yourself. You're letting past hurts dictate your future. Don't do that. You've got the 3 of Swords there, which is, I feel like it's a past wound. You might even be triggered by something that someone says this week. But you're healing, okay? The Temperance card, again, you are healing from this, okay? Take it easy. Don't let external stimuli or words, harsh words, criticism, whatever get to you. You are on the right path. You are on the right track. Someone may also be testing you as far as your commitment is concerned. Don't let that get to you, because there's so much happiness on the other side. And you have the confidence. This is a new beginning taking place. Again, new beginning, regeneration, number 46, which boils down to 10, which is the number 1. Amazing. I'm loving this. So let's, I think I pulled out all the oracle cards. Let's see what's happening as far as your love and relationships is concerned. Okay. Group number 2. What is the advice for them? Okay, thank you. The advice for you is to rest and relax, which is the Temperance card. Allow yourself this time, or time out, you could say, to breathe out. This is temporary, okay? You've got spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And you've got I love you. These are powerful words. So for some of you, this is a regeneration or a rebirth of a connection that had failed in a way. Something that you, like I said, a connection that you had put a lot of effort into and it didn't pay off. It may have been with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or with a Sagittarius. And I feel like there may have been an exchange of harsh words. And this week, this person is approaching you rather cautiously with a lot of anxiety. It may come out of the blue and they just come in and express themselves or their love, which they probably hadn't in the past. And this week they're coming in to actually express that to you, okay? And that's where this new cycle begins, this new romantic cycle, probably with the same person. But if you're letting go of an old connection, if you're healing from that heartache this week, then you will be prepared to, set yourself free and be open to new opportunities, new connections coming your way, which is very, very possible. Either way, there's a beautiful connection that you are likely to come into. If not in these next 7 to 10 days, then possibly a little further than that, okay? Within this month. So that is your reading, group number 2. Really amazing and interesting. Don't forget that you are strong enough to deal with this. It's a temporary situation. And I just want to say one parting sentence. Hold your vision, okay? Do not give up. I'm sending you so much love. Have a lovely week ahead. Do hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. It really helps the channel. And do subscribe. I'll see you again later. God bless, my friends. Bye-bye. Group number 3. Welcome to your reading. For those of you who've chosen this flower object. I don't know what to call it. Let's see. What is your overall energy? Wow, Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth. It is an opportunity that comes out of the blue, perhaps. It is something that cuts through any sort of confusion, any sort of lack of clarity. It comes in right through and hits right through your crown chakra, and in itself this truth brings a victory for you. Okay, so this is the hand of God appearing out of nowhere with this sort of truth, with this sort of clarity that brings some sort of idea, thought, or communication that opens a new door for you. Okay, let's see your other cards. What's happening for you this week? Amazing. Wow, okay. Alright, I'll take all of them. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So that's beautiful. And you have the Destiny card here of the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Wow, you've got the Fool, the Seven of Swords, as well as the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is a separate energy altogether. There's a change happening in a particular connection, okay, or a situation that, again, there is this truth that is coming to light. Okay, if you have particularly been dealing with somebody in the past who was very, in and out, you weren't sure of where you stand with that person, they are most likely to communicate their truth to you this week and come towards you. Okay, that is what I'm feeling here. Let me readjust this because I'm not liking that order. And that's why this change is happening in your life, in this particular connection. For others of you, this is someone or some opportunity that is coming out of the blue. You don't see it coming, okay? And I was hearing this word. What is that called? I was channeling this word and I couldn't make sense of it. I think it's called impenetrable, something like that. Okay, it slipped my mind, but when I was shuffling your cards, I was getting that as a channel message. I feel that there is something really important coming to light this week, and it's giving you a green signal. Okay, that new door is opening up for you. And again, I'm being drawn to the books in this card here, the Wheel of Fortune. You see these 4 characters on these 4 corners. All of them are reading some sort of a book. And it's like in the Lenormand, which I am going to pull out for you, the book is a secret. And that's what the Seven of Swords implies. It's something that was hidden, that was unclear, or somebody. This could be even your energy, okay, whereby you were maybe self-sabotaging or you were not being honest with yourself. And this week there's this sudden epiphany or something that pushes you in a way to acknowledge the truth. That was the word, undeniable truth, okay? And you've got the number 10 here and the number 0. There is definitely a new beginning, a new start coming your way this week. This is so exciting. I really love this energy. And because the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's a destiny card. There is something that is beyond you, beyond your control, that is happening for you this week. And it's coming out of the blue, I feel, almost like a tower moment, but not really a tower, okay? As in, it could be like, if it is an epiphany, it is happening in such a way that it's undeniable for you. Like, there's absolutely no doubt that this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what you should be following, or this is the truth of the matter. And that gives you the courage to take this leap of faith. That gives you the courage to take a step forward and trust the universe that this is going to work out in your favor. Okay, for those of you where this is a connection, where that story plays out, where somebody was hiding their feelings from you, not being honest, they were maybe deceptive about their feelings, this person is likely to contact you this week, communicate with you, and this time around they are ready to take that leap of faith, and they are ready to wear their heart on their sleeve and come towards you with an offer of love. Okay. Let's see your Lenormand cards. This is so exciting. I love this combination of cards. I've never seen that before. So you've got the scythe as well. Group number 2 had that. And you've got the stars. Okay, you've got the fox. Let's get one more. Okay, you've got the woman. Again, the fox energy is very much like the 7 of swords. Someone who is, a bit shady. Or not being completely honest. But I feel that this is coming out of the blue. You've got the heart at the bottom of the deck. So this could definitely be a connection, a relationship. For others of you, I feel like you are embarking on a new journey. You're pursuing a new passion. Could be a job as well for some of you. Something that is coming out of the blue, but it is leading to a lot of success, fame. Stars is a beautiful card. It is a card of wish fulfillment as well. So, and it's in that sense, it's also very much a destiny card. Okay, if you think of the North Star, that is your destiny, or the North Node. So I feel like there's something really important coming to you out of the blue this week, and also some kind of truth coming to light. Again, this is very similar to the tarot cards that we pulled. Okay, let's see what's happening for you in terms of the Moonology deck. Okay, that's too many. Can we get 2 cards for group number 3? And I don't know why, but I felt like putting the cards on camera this week too. And I kind of understand why, because some of the cards have definitely been repeated. So I feel like that's why this has happened. So you have a new romantic cycle begins, which is new moon in Libra. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, you've got don't let pride get in your way, and I feel like it's one more. A win-win outcome is forecast, which is another Libra card. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. So there's definitely a huge element of justice, fairness here. Okay, balancing of the scales, looking at a situation from both perspectives. For those of you who are dealing with a Libra in particular, this is the person who's going to approach you this week and open up to you about their feelings, which they've not done in the past. Maybe they were very skeptical of committing to you, and that's why we had that card. Your commitment is being tested, and this week they are going to come out in the open. I feel like in the past this person has let pride get in their way, have been quite egotistical, and didn't come forth or be vulnerable with you because of their ego, because of their pride. But you are also being advised here to, and what's interesting is that you have the new moon as well as the full moon in Libra. So this is like a a cycle again. Okay, if you think of the moon phase, starting from the new moon to the full moon, you're ending an important cycle. Again, with the wheel of fortune, it's an important cycle or a big cycle that you're ending this week in a particular situation, and it is leading to a new beginning. Okay, where you can start from a fresh clean slate again. I also refer to the Knight of Cups as like my fresh clean slate card. Okay, it's fully white as a background. You can draw on this plain canvas, you can follow your passions, you can follow your heart now. Okay, and you are being advised by spirit to maybe be a little more open than you think you are, especially if this person has been it's taking them courage to come forth. Don't let pride get in your way, and like resist playing any sort of mental games and things like that to get an ego boost or something like that. Okay, but for others of you, I feel that if you are letting go, if you are releasing something, if you're cutting off something in your life this week, don't be attached to it in a way that, how just because we put in work in something, we attach our pride to it, and we feel like if I let go of this, it's gonna hit my ego, it's going to make me feel guilty in some way, and that's where we let our pride get in our way. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope I'm making sense, but you get what I mean, right? Just because you put in a lot of work into something doesn't mean that you shouldn't let it go, or it's going to be like a personal insult or something if you let go of it. No. You've got a woman holding a coin, and you take this. I don't know why this came out. Vulnerability. So that is what I was talking about. This person has not been open, has not been vulnerable with you, and they are beginning to do that this week. Very, very foxy, shady energy. Shady in the sense, not out of malice. It's just that we do that when we are unprepared in some way to open up. We are protecting ourselves, right? That's the self-sabotage that we do. So don't take it personally. So you've got garden and the gate, and at the bottom of the deck you have door to romance. Wow, pretty obvious. Let's take one advice card, though I know what your advice is. I can see that. Okay, you've got love, compassion, and power. Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck we have iceberg, submerged. There's a lot going on beneath the surface that you're not aware of. I feel like this person has not told you the entire truth, and that I feel is what is coming to light this week. With the garden and the gate here, you might be feeling also, unsure. You might be feeling unprepared to take this leap forward. If this is something new that you are initiating, you might be afraid of, I'm hearing crossing a line, and this line could be something that you have drawn mentally for yourself, like this is my boundary, this is where I'm comfortable, this is where I'll stay, this is where I've been, this is how I perceive my life to be. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get something worthwhile when I cross this fence. I'm really happy here, but where, what is that phrase? Your comfort zone is wonderful, but growth doesn't take place there, right? So I feel that you are, again with the number 3 here, you want to grow, you want to expand. Your heart is longing for that, and you want to come into your own power. You don't want to reduce yourself to like something that you're not authentically. Okay, you want to be your true self. You want to show up in the world in a very authentic sense, and you don't want to play it small. You don't want to hide anymore, right? And so this week you are being asked to come into your own power, to take back your power. You haven't really given it to to anyone, but you've been afraid. Okay, it's like you've been afraid of this shadow, this darkness that's been surrounding you. And this week you're going to feel pushed to come out of that shell, to come out of that, and a win-win outcome is forecast for you. So I feel that no matter how much someone tries to hide something from you, or how confused you may be in some area, the truth is going to come to light, and destiny is going to make sure that you are presented with an opportunity for change this week. Okay, be compassionate towards yourself and towards this person who I feel is feeling really, really vulnerable, and they are it's taken them also a lot of courage to come out and of their comfort zone and approach you for this new beginning in love. Okay, so be open to that, and yeah, don't let pride get in your way. Okay, let's get 2 more cards and then we'll wind this up. You've got Go the Distance. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck, number 47, which comes down to 11. I'm loving this. Absolutely love this reading. Do hit the like button if you enjoy the reading, and let me know if this resonates with you. Also, hit the bell notification and subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you on board. Wow. So you've got fate as well as that destiny card of the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to just leave this here. I don't think I have anything more to add. This is amazing. Okay, keep your end goal in mind, like I said. Alright, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So if somebody is approaching you, or you are initiating something new this week, think of the long term, think of the long run, because it is going to pay off eventually. Okay, it's going to bring you stability. Also, there's an improvement happening in your finances. I'm seeing success, I'm seeing victory. It's like a victory lap. Okay, you're reaching some sort of a milestone. Amazing. Let's get also, don't take it easy. Okay, when you need time to breathe out, you need a break, please take that break. All right, so it's almost like fate and destiny stepping in, which are 2 different things, by the way, to sort of take the steering wheel in its control, and you are being called to surrender, okay, and to release control, and to be vulnerable and be okay with being vulnerable. Okay, and remember that you are powerful. Remember that even though destiny is at play here, you also need to take certain steps forward. Okay, because even the best opportunities can present themselves, and we if we don't make use of them, then what's the use, right? Fate and destiny can step in and create a wonderful atmosphere, environment for us to thrive and grow and achieve our goals, but we need to make use of those opportunities. This connection especially is fated. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Wow, you've got spend quality time together. Okay, let's get one more card for you as far as your relationship and love life is concerned. Okay, it's that one. Can I make this up? No. You've got true love. This love is once in a lifetime. And at the bottom of the deck you have love endures. I was kind of thinking it's going to be this card. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I feel like this time around things will heal between you and this person, and the scales are going to come into balance again, because especially if this person has been this way, you know, kind of wearing a mask, is deceptive, again, not in a malicious sense, that they've just not been open about their feelings. I feel that this week you're gonna get to know this person better and spend more time with them, and it's going to help you even overcome some of the past hurts that this person may have caused you, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, that's your reading, group number 3. I hope this was useful. Wonderful week ahead. I hope you make use of these opportunities coming your way. Do take care of yourself. Be open to change, I want to say, because the Wheel of Fortune could turn either way. It's not always supposed to be like, oh, Wheel of Fortune, it's a fortunate change. Not necessarily. It could turn either way. But in this case, it is positive. Okay? So, I'm wishing you all the very best. Have a fantastic week ahead. Do like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, and I'll see you again later. God bless. Bye-bye.